kitchen with Lizzie B. What is she cooking? Something yummy. Love me, love my food.
Hello there. We've been out hunting and gathering today, getting some provisions for episode 10. We're in the garden of my darling niece Karen and her betrothed Russell. And here he is. This is Russell, and this is their lovely daughter, Tessa Mary Elizabeth. Hello, Tessa. Hello, darling. Hello, Tessa. Oh, look at these. Look. So how fresh is that? We've just picked all these beautiful oranges, and we're calling this episode The Bells of St. Clements.
Oranges and lemons.
The bells of St. Clements. Actually, we need lemons then.
Yes, lemons.
Yeah.
Tree's empty.
Yeah.
Great neighbour.
Yeah.
One out the back, one out the front. Awesome.
Yeah, let's go. Woo. That was take 10. Oh, here we go.
Look at that. Well, it's just fantastic because the tree's here,
Yeah.
and the 4 houses
Yeah.
all get to share. Can get to share.
We won't take any more then. We'll share. Let the neighbours share. So here we are in the kitchen, and I've got all these beautiful oranges and lemons that I picked in Karen and Russell's garden, and I'm going to be making 2 dishes with them today. Now today's show, episode 10, as I said, is The Bells of St. Clements, and I'm very happy to be able to say that I have a special personality today. He is based in Hong Kong, but he travels around quite a lot, and he's a very good friend of mine, and actually an honorary brother, and his name is Anthony Arrigo, and I've invited him today to be our personality.
Great, thank you. Hello. Great to be here.
Obviously oranges and lemons are very high in vitamin C. Now we all know that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but we've just been learning that lots and lots of vitamin C a day keeps cancer away.
Great.
So it fits in with our CKFU, Cancer Killing Foods Unite. So we've got lots and lots of oranges and lemons, and also the peel of oranges, lemons and grapefruits have a compound in them called limonene or limonene, and that is actually a guard against cancer, and I'm going to be using the peel for part of one of these dishes.
How appealing.
So let's get juicing. So now we're going to juice some of these lovely oranges.
Oh, don't forget the lemon.
Don't forget the lemon. Oh, I won't make a lemon. Oh, there we go. Oh no, yes, exactly. Thank you. I'm going to do mainly orange, but a little bit of lemon juice, just to give it a little bit of piquancy. Right, here we go. I need about 250 to 300 ml.
It's great, it smells great.
And this is just over 300, so that's lovely. I'm now going to make a roux. Here we go. I'm putting in about 2 tablespoons of butter and letting it melt. And when it's melted, I'm going to put in the same amount of flour and then just cook the flour, and then I'm going to add the orange juice and make an orange sauce. It's thickening, can you see? Lovely thick sauce. Add just half a cup of sugar. I'm going to add in some cream, so I need to cool this. I'm using the method of cooling down wine. There's many a time when I've forgotten to put a wine in the fridge, and just a little bit of ice and a little bit of water, plonk the bottle in, and you have a cooled wine very quickly. I'm an expert. Now as this is cooling, I've got about 15 grams of gelatin, which I have dissolved in hot water, and I'm just going to put that in here. This is about 300 ml of liquid, so I'm going to put in about 200 ml of cream.
Thick and creamy, smells great.
Right, and you just fold this in. So this is the orange sauce with the gelatin and the whipped cream. Oh, look at the colour. Look at that, Anthony.
Oh my goodness, that's
Isn't that
absolutely
beautiful?
fantastic.
Little pot. I'm just going to oil the insides of these, and I'm actually going to invert them onto the plate if they want to come out. Carefully pour in this lovely mixture. So,
5 generous portions though.
now, the reason why I filled it to the very top, if the substance inside is touching the plate when you're inverting, it will create a suction and come out this pot easier. Right, so we've got the little petit pot de crème d'orange, little pots of orange cream, setting in the fridge. And whilst they're setting, I'm going to get on with our lunch. Okay, guess what we're doing?
Surprising.
Prawns.
I love prawns.
I know.
I love
So
prawns.
I'm going to do pan-fried prawns, and I'm going to make a beurre orange.
Oh, beautiful.
Now, not a beurre blanc, because you know beurre blanc means white butter, because it's normally made with vinegar reduced and some herbs and some maybe some shallots, and they sort of then you monte au beurre. But I'm actually just going to be making with orange juice. Orange juice, which I'm going to reduce with a little bit of sherry vinegar, and then I'm going to monte au beurre with lots and lots of butter. And I'm going to serve it with an orange, fennel and watercress salad. I take off the top and the bottom and take off all the pith, every single bit of it. And then just make little segments, little slices. Now with this one, I want just a little bit of the peel, like this, which I'm going to make another element of this dish.
Because the peel is also very healthy, isn't it, Liz?
Yes, it is. I'm just taking as much of the pith.
Taking the piss out of it.
Oh my goodness. Taking as much of the pith as I can out of these bits of peel. In here, I've got a little tiny weensy bit of water, and I'm going to add 1/4 cup of sugar. Boil these in the syrup until the syrup goes a little bit brown, and then I've got a surprise for you. So these are ready now, these little peels. You quickly take them off, okay, put them in, take them off, and they will actually go to almost black in the oven. And then, oh my goodness, quickly, Anthony, can you just cut that off for me, quickly? There we go. Woo.
That just smells fantastic, by the way. The orangey and caramelly. You're an artist with this.
There we go.
You know.
That's it. And these are going to go into this oven in a lovely big baking tray for about 10 minutes. And this I'm going to retain for later. Let's make the prawns with the beurre orange. So here I have a plate of beautiful raw prawns. I'm just going to sprinkle them with a little bit of salt, some white pepper, because remember I love my white pepper, and I don't want to see the black, okay? And then I've got this beautiful orange olive oil. You can get it from specialty stores, and it has a beautiful orange taste. I think you've got some, haven't you?
I have a mandarin one.
You have a mandarin one, do
And
you?
I use it in cooking, I use it in salads, and obviously viewers can't smell this, but it just smells fantastic. It smells like oranges.
Oh,
Fantastic.
it's absolutely
But it's not
beautiful.
sweet. It
No,
just
no,
tastes great.
So, I'm going to put this on and just let it heat up. You have to have a pan. You have to have a pan, and this is a stoneware pan, that can heat up to a very, very high heat without upsetting the surface of the pan. Oh, that's the timer for the orange peels. Oh, beautiful? Oh, isn't that beautiful? So can you see? They've actually gone
black.
almost black. Almost black on the outside. Look at that. So they're going to go brittle, and they're actually starting to go brittle with all the sugar over them. And I'm going to pound them into a powder and sprinkle that over the salad.
It smells fantastic, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. When it was oranges.
I've got Anthony doing a little bit of the crushing.
Yeah. I love crushing things. I crush it from way back. Trust me.
Oh, he's done it so well. That's beautiful.
Bingo.
So there we go. Can we just have a look? Now, dip your finger in.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Mmm.
It's
Crunchy and
essence.
tasty at the same time.
It's just essence of burnt orange. That's it's just delicious.
Tastes like contra.
This is slightly toasted almond meal. I'm just going to put that in. A little bit of white pepper and some salt. There we go. I got this idea from a Robert Carrier recipe. He's another one of my heroes, actually. I've actually got books like this of all his weekly magazines that I collected at the ripe old age of 23. Yeah, every single week I collected it, and I've got a big compendium of them now. But this is actually a recipe, and I've actually just changed it a bit, obviously. But he gave me the idea to make something like this. I'm just going to plate up the salad so it's ready.
We're in the kitchen with Lizzie B. What is she cooking? Something yummy. Love me, love my food.
Whilst that's coming to a heat, I'm going to make the beurre d'orange. I'm going to put in about 4 tablespoons of orange juice and a splash of sherry vinegar, white pepper, and quite a lot of salt. I've got 2 things going at the same time. So I'm going to cook the prawns and I'm going to reduce the orange juice and the sherry vinegar. Right, here we go. Start at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4. So I just had a little look at the 12 o'clock and it's just coming to a nice brown colour, and I'm going to leave it on till it gets lovely and crisp. And look at this, this is reduced. So now I'm going to monter au beurre. It's about 3 tablespoons of butter. There we go, and here we have. That's beurre d'orange. Quickly going to turn over these prawns just for a second. Oh, look at that little, can you see? Aren't they beautiful?
Crisp and golden and beautiful.
We're now ready to plate up.
It smells amazing too, by the way. Absolutely amazing aroma
Yes, I'm just going to
prawns.
I'm going to, there for you, Rodney.
Thank you, my darling.
Yes, we haven't told you that Rodney's behind the camera again.
Hence the jerk.
Man of many talents.
Just put a little bit of dressing. This is the orange oil and a dash of sherry vinegar. Then we sprinkle some of this beautiful caramelized orange peels. And last but not least, the beurre d'orange.
Smells amazing.
It does. A little bit of pepper, just have a little bit of pepper, just to dunk in everything. And there we go.